So the sitting vice president of the United States goes over there. These are allies, yes, but man, he did not mince words. Here's a little of J.D. Vance in Munich yesterday.
Heard a lot about what you need to defend yourselves from, and of course that's important. But what has seemed a little bit less clear to me, and certainly I think to many of the citizens of Europe, is what exactly it is that you're defending yourselves for. What is the positive vision that animates this shared security compact that we all believe is so important? And I believe deeply that there is no security if you are afraid of the voices, the opinions, and the conscience that guide your very own people. Europe faces many challenges, but the crisis this continent faces right now, the crisis I believe we all face together, is one of our own making. If you're running in fear of your own voters, there is nothing America can do for you. Nor, for that matter, is there anything that you can do for the American people who elected me and elected President Trump.
Jeez, sorry, that was earlier today, but it's amazing to hear him say it, no?
I think so. I think he has to basically set this agenda very, very clearly. The Europeans are going to be at the forefront of like this next phase of very difficult decision making. I'll give you one example. The amount of rules and regulations that they make around climate change and the impact that it has economically all over the world, including domestically in their own countries. How are they going to deal with that now that, we have to recognize nothing the Europeans do actually has a meaningful impact on climate. Whether you agree with it or not agree with it, it's irrelevant. You need to look at China and India. That's where the whole game is played. So if you can't say that inside of Europe, inside of the borders of Europe, how will you ever change the rules? That's an example. A second example, there is not a single company that's getting started today that has a desire to locate an office directly inside of the UK or Europe. Why? Because the regulatory framework will now come and really go after you if they don't like a single thing that you're doing. So what now happens to the European economy? They get deprived of their chance of having some small modicum of technological supremacy. What do you think happens to those economies? So if you add all of these things up, it all goes back to the root cause that JD's identifying. If you can't say it, you can't fix it.